Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this vid, after popular demand, we will be modding the old staple, the iconic pulse rifle. We're gonna take a look at its mods and how we can mod it to perfection to make the best possible tool out of it. Without further ado, let's get to it. This time, before anything else, we're gonna take a look at the stats and then we're gonna take a look at the star ratings for this gun. So we're looking at 135 damage per bullet, 11 bullets per second, 2 seconds reload time, 60 bullets in the mag, 540 in reserve, 200% weak point damage and 50% stumble. So this gun is kinda weaker and faster than the Kramer and stronger but slower than the halberd. Stronger meaning that it also has a higher stumble chance. This gun can be modded for stumble, and I will make quick references of this possibility throughout the vid. Its combination of mods though does not allow it to reach the levels of the Kramer. If you want high stopping power when it comes to stumbling your opponents, you should probably go for the Kramer itself. Before 1,000 people ask me in the comments, the Kramer drops from the very first mission on any difficulty setting. Let's get to it. On your first start you get 5% stability, on your second 5% effective range, on your third 5% fire rate, and on your fourth 0.5 stability and accuracy on hit, affecting the weapon until reload, stacking up to 10 times. So we're looking at the accuracy of 74 and stability of 87. We're gonna mod it so it's as laser focused as possible, firing as fast as possible for it to be made viable in extreme and insane. Let's start with the muzzle real quick. Boosted flash hider, effective range plus 25% and 40% weak point damage for 5 seconds on kill. Guys, I really think that the assault rifles with their 200% critical hit chance have to very consistently be modded for weak point damage in order for them to work for weak point damage. 200% is not the largest multiplier that you can get, and for me probably not the most important. If this could be bundled with something else like aim assist for example or fire rate, it would be an interesting proposition. As it stands, not so much. High velocity brake, fire rate and handling, flash 5% stumble chance on hit for 3 seconds. This effect stacks 5 times. Now that 5%, okay, is gonna go to relations with your already existing stumble chance. So you're gonna get a 25% bonus for 3 seconds whilst you're mowing down enemies. It also gives you a 10% fire rate. So we're gonna check high velocity in a bit again. Muzzle brake, stability plus 30% and 10% range on hit. This effect stacks 5 times and resets on reload. If I put this on, the stability I am getting is 3. I do not understand why this is happening. Even if it was 30% out of 87, it wouldn't be 3. So for some reason we get a minuscule amount of stability here, and I don't see it benefiting us very much. So we're gonna take a look at the rest. Vent brake, weak point bad damage plus 20% and 5% handling and stability on shot, stacking 5 times and resetting on reload. So we go to 220 here, okay, and we can get up to 25 handling and stability whilst shooting 5 bullets out of our 60 will max us out if we are on target. Interesting choice. Precision brake, weak point damage and effective range. This can work if you build for weak point damage. And here we have ported compensator, fire rate and stability. Now between high velocity brake and ported compensator, I'm gonna go with ported compensator for a very specific reason. Stumble is good, but this is not the gun you want to be using for stumble anyway. You want it for consistent, fast damage that can debilitate opponents with stumble, but it's not its main focus. For that you'd need the Kramer. Okay, so I'm gonna go with ported compensator to get the 20% fire rate that will give me 2 additional bullets in my burst per second. Okay, this helps very much. Also gets our stability to 90. An overall very solid choice. Medium magazine, we can get alloyed for 25% reload and 25% capacity. This will get our bullets to 75, very nice, and it will make our reload a 1.6. Interesting choice. Casket is fire rate and max ammo. When we put this on, we're going to 15 bullets per second and 7 to 9 on reserve. Keep in mind, guys, on Extreme and Insane you will be running out of bullets all the time, so this might be a very good choice. Drum, magazine capacity and max ammo plus 20% and 25% reload speed when the magazine is empty. So this is all reload speed, okay, and ammo capacity. It's good, but does it benefit the gun in the fight situation itself? Weight magazine, magazine capacity plus 15% and handling of plus 20, plus 3 stability and range and shot stacking 5 times and resetting on reload. So our magazine will be 69 bullets. We get 15 stability and range after the first 5, and for 64 bullets we can enjoy plus 15 stability, plus 15 range until we reload the gun. This is good, this can work. And in case you haven't noticed already, most of the magazines can work on the pulse because it's very strong starting stats. Smart rounds, fire rate, stability, handling, and 20% aim assist. This is pretty amazing. If I put this on, my fire rate is 14 bullets. If I put the casket on, my fire rate is 15 bullets, and I also get higher reserves. But the aim assist will make the gun much more consistent when you're getting surrounded and things are moving left and right in front of you. This will nudge your reticle ever so slightly towards the target and make the shot count. For me, smart round is one of the best attachments. We miss one bullet from our burst, but the gun becomes more responsive with the added handling, and the aim assist, guys, is great. If you prefer casket, that's very understandable, but for me, smart round is the best choice. Quick draw magazine, reload speed and stability plus 20 and 20% handling on reload for 10 seconds. If you want the gun to ADS ASAP after you reload, you can go quick draw, but for me the winner is smart rounds. If you don't have smart rounds, then for sure casket is the one to go. Now for our optics, what I'm gonna get out of the way from the get-go is that we do not want a scope that zooms you in. Assault rifle requires you to retain situational awareness. Okay, so green dot is weak point damage and effective range. We're not building for weak point damage, so that's a no. Hybrid optics is accuracy and zoom magnification, giving you plus 10% damage and minus 10% fire rate while standing still. This can make the gun a bit clunky and it zooms you in too much. That plus 10 damage is good, but I'd prefer it on a DMR, not an assault rifle. Illuminated scope. Accuracy, effective range and zoom magnification, again replacing with a scope, no. Red dot is accuracy, weak point damage, effective range and zoom magnification, very strong. Rangefinder is effective range, handling, zoom magnification and the scope, so no. And laser sight is accuracy, weak point damage and enemies are revealed. Well, that might come in handy later on the final scenario, or if we get DLC where things are really dark, but as it stands, its use is limited. For me, it's red dot, it's the staple sights for this kind of gun for a specific reason, guys. Accuracy will help, effective range will help, zoom magnification is just a tad, so it will help you stay on target, and the weak point damage is nice, like it's 15%. It's not gonna change the way the gun functions, but it's gonna make it a little bit better. So in this way we're building for consistency, and this monster will be very consistent if you fire it correctly. I'm gonna show you how it performs from the window that I'm standing here, shooting up there beside that black ball, just compensating a bit with my stick and firing full auto at 14 bullets per second. As you can see, the grouping is very tight, and considering the immense size of most enemies that can actually kill you fast in this game, this will serve you very well. It will be a very reliable tool to have in your arsenal. Guys, thank you so much for watching and coming back for these vids. I'm making at least 2 modding guides per day. I will be coming back with extensive build reworks after I get all the perks and whilst new perks will be coming out. Of course, I will be posting more solo and co-op gameplay, so stick around, sub, like and share. It really helps the channel tremendously. It's been FiOth. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers!